Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. It's the Canadian plug. Yeah, I'm about to go live right now. I'm doing a album tier list, so yeah, I'm gonna be sharing my screen and I'm gonna post this in the Discord to let everyone know I'm live. So yeah, so okay, hold up. Uh, hold- yeah. All right, let's get into it. So yeah, yo, T, what up? What up? Yeah, Drake's the GOAT, man. Drake's the GOAT. He's better than Jay-Z. What up? Yo, I dropped the link to you if you want to join. Yeah, I'm about to do this on tier list, so I'm about to share my screen. So yeah, let's do it. Yeah. All right. So there we go. So let me take this out off. Yeah. All right. So these are all the albums down here. So I'm gonna choose. So first, so they got classic, amazing, great, good, mid, trash. So first, I'm gonna start with CLB. So I'll say CLB is great. I'll put great. There you go. And I'll say if you're reading this, now a Darkland demo tapes, I'll say amazing. Uh, what else? If you're reading this, yeah, if you're reading this, classic, definitely classic. Not more life, classic. Nothing was the same, classic. So far gone, classic. Yeah, take care, classic, definitely. Thank me later. I'll say, I made. Damn. Thank me late. Okay, thank me later. I'll say amazing. That was amazing. Views, classic. Care package, classic. Cause that had like the old Drake song, so that's classic. Um, yeah. Uh, who's in the chat? Uh, uh, what time to be alive? I'll say classic. Mm, her loss was amazing. Honestly, Nevermind was good. And Scorpion, I'll say, was great. Yeah. So So that's the list right there. So he got classics. He got If You're Reading This, More Life, Nothing Was the Same, So Far Gone, Take Care, Views, Care Package, What Time to Be Alive, and then Amazing. He got Dark Lane Demo Tapes, Thank Me Later, and Her Loss. Amazing. Uh, I don't think it's classics yet, but it's amazing. And then CLB, he got, and then Great, he got CLB, Scorpion, and then Honestly Nevermind is good. So yeah. So he don't really got, I want to say he got like trash or mid albums. So probably, I mean, Honestly Nevermind could be mid, but I think it was decent. It was good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see who's in the chat. Who's in the chat? Let's see. Let me see who's in the chat. Yeah, that was the tier list. Yo, what up?
What up? What up?
Yo, what up? What up? You saw the tier list?
Yeah, I agree. I pretty
You
much
agree?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you think Drake? What you think Drake's best album is?
Drake's back. Oh, Nothing Was the Same. He's easily.
I agree.
Yeah. Take Care was number one, but I remember when Nothing Was the Same came out. That's why. Like I remember, it's like I was coming back from school, and then I'm like, "Yo, this is better than the last album he put out." So I remember it like yesterday.
Cause he went on the street. It was like Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this too late, that was the peak. I don't consider that the peak, but that was like his little best string though. And then I think Views underrated, man. People underrate Views, man. Views is
yeah, to me that's a classic. Like I don't think it was like people say it was like people say it wasn't I don't know. I think it's a classic. It might be like yeah.
Yeah, Views is a classic.
Yeah. To me, you know what Views is? Views is Take Care on steroids.
Exactly, I agree.
Yeah.
And then More Life was considered like a playlist just to show his versatility.
Yeah, More Life is debatable though, because like people said that people don't think it's like people think it's just good. Like they don't think it's like
yeah. But like More Life introduced me to a lot of different other artists that I probably would like never listen to if it wasn't for Drake at that time. Because he put me on the UK wave. He put me on Georgia Smith. You know
like
what I mean?
The Dave,
exactly. Gibbs.
Yeah.
Then you got people like
J Hus.
J Hus, Popcorn. Wizkid.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I would never knew none of these people if it wasn't for Drake. And that's a fact. And I probably would have never listened to that music if it wasn't for Drake. It opened my eyes to different genres of music that made it acceptable. You know what I mean? And that's why I consider Drake the GOAT.
Yeah. How about Thank Me Later? I don't think that was I think that was just a good album. Like I don't think that was a class. I think when he did Take Care, that was like when he's like, yeah, that's my classic. When he did Take Care, Nothing Was the Same.
See, the thing about if you're reading this too late, that's when the allegations start. That shit started. That album started. I hate that. But when it first came out, it set the world out. It was like it was the best line of the work, and it got a lot of hits.
Yeah.
If you read this too late, got a lot of hits, man. A lot of them.
I was talking about Thank Me Later.
Oh, you said Thank Me Later.
Yeah. I said that might not be a classic, but like it had classic singles.
Yeah, Thank Me Later was more of a you can tell he was working with Cash Money hand in hand, and they probably was picking the songs and shit like that. It wasn't his like Take Care became, 40 had it, 40 had an input on that. That's when 40 would like just like for So Far Gone, 40 was all on that. That shit, which one? What was the one before that?
The one before Thank Me Later?
With his face on it. No, before So Far Gone. The one that got Drake.
Comeback Season, right?
Comeback Season, exactly.
Yeah, because he was trying to find his sound back. That's why because Thank Me Later was, you can tell that wasn't like,
yeah, it wasn't 40 wasn't on there. Like you got some songs on there like Fireworks and I think
like
not
Redemption
Redemption
Lovers and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. But the shit like Fancy, that's not Drake. That's not a Drake song, man. That wasn't a Drake song. It had that fire interlude by Kendrick Lamar on there though. That shit was fire.
Yeah. How about like so I don't know. To me, it's like because So Far Gone, that's a classic mixtape, but Thank Me Later, it was like I don't know, like that was like I feel like he missed on that one with Thank Me Later.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like the label, I feel like Cash Money it was his first album with Cash Money, and they had a lot of input on there. It had some good tunes, but it wasn't it.
Yeah, and then Take Care was when he found his song, like his sound, like
exactly
sound,
exactly. And then ever since then, he has it. In my opinion, like all that shit fire to me.
Yeah, like
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's just me because I'm a Drake fan, so all that shit is fire. You know what I mean? If I had to say I didn't like, if it wasn't like, I like Honestly Never Mind.
Facts. I don't know why like people said that's a bad. Like, bro, it's okay. It's not a classic, but it's good.
Right.
Like to me,
it's good for what it is. We know it is. Like I'm from Detroit. And we have a strong house music thing. Like like my parents and shit, they grew up listening to house music. A lot of people from Detroit listen to house music. And that album is a house music. If you like house music, you will like that album. I think it's fire. And then it got the classic shit at the end. The last two songs on there is classics.
Yeah, like I never like honestly never like I never said that was a classic, but I said it's a good album. Like it's not like Drake. Like the thing about Drake is like he doesn't have an album that's I'm like, yo, that's trash. Like Like it aged, like his music ages well. Like,
exactly, and it still did 200,000 first week.
Facts, yeah.
So that's the situation. Niggas can keep on. They can keep on hating on Drake. I'm still bumping that shit. I'm still listening to it.
I'm like, because they love Drake. They be saying, "Oh, Kendrick and Cole." I'm like, they barely drop music.
They barely drop music, and come on, man, that's ain't no hit. Like you get one hit per album with them niggas.
Yeah.
Man.
Like I can count if Drake, like I can count on Drake to drop a rap album more than Kendrick.
Yeah, right. And I put Kendrick more in there with J. Cole. Cause come on, J. Cole only got one classic album, man. He got some good mixtapes. He got some classic mixtapes.
Yeah.
Born Sinner was a good album. You know what I mean? But Forest Hill Drive is a classic for sure. But that shit ain't got no comparison with Drake. Drake dropping every fucking year, maybe twice a year, man. And then he on every fucking song, like he put niggas on, man. These niggas ain't putting nobody on.
Yeah. And like that's what I'm saying. Like, because people say, "Oh, Kendrick." Okay, I'm like, did Kendrick drop a rap album? Like a full, like, because what he dropped, that was in rap.
What, like
the Mr.
Damn was a good damn. Well, like me personally, like I ain't gonna I'm not gonna disrespect Kendrick. I like Kendrick. I like all Kendrick albums except the last one. But when you talk about Kendrick versus Drake, there ain't no fucking comparison, bro. It's not. Drake do way more. He touched more. Go ahead.
I might sound biased, but Drake wants to battle Kendrick, man. He wants to, but I feel like Kendrick is just like, I don't know, like he's just, I don't know. I don't feel like he's just in his own space. I feel like Drake wants that battle because I think he's tired of people. I think Drake's tired of people. I feel like the Kendrick comparison still bothers him. in my
Well,
opinion.
he really killed. He really snapped on Kendrick on the language, man.
Yeah.
Like like nothing was the same. Was the time I was wanting to see that Kendrick versus Drake. Like right now, like Drake is just doing bold right now. Like in my opinion, because Kendrick probably not even in that space or whatsoever.
Cause it's so obvious that why does he keep dissing him on songs? He wants to battle him because he keeps every album. Like always hear like a sneak diss.
Oh, he always thought it, but he did. But that's what he do. He sneak diss, throw subliminals. Like he really pick on Big Sean.
Yeah. Kendrick only picked on Big Sean. Like Big Sean was like, no disrespect. I know he's from like your city, but like,
oh no, we don't. We ain't into that. That ain't our type of music.
yeah.
I'm keeping a buck with you. We don't. I tell you, we don't listen. We don't claim Eminem or Big Sean. I guess you could say that. You know what I mean? But that ain't that's not Detroit music, not at all.
Yeah, because I mean, it's easy to bully Big Sean, but like, who else have you like?
Yeah, Kendrick started talking about him. He started bringing up mental health and shit, man. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, like Drake went like, I know Drake lost to like, I mean, would you say he lost to Pusha T by default? Because like all Pusha T,
like, now this is a situation with that Pusha T. Pusha T album Pusha T disc record has a lot of shock value. You know what I mean? But Omorta was a better song. It was more. It touched on more things. It was better. And then it was just shock value. With the so if Drake say he lost, Drake conceded and say he lost, so he lost, man. You know what I mean? He want to run it back. But as far as the songs, what was the better song? It ain't no comparison.
Yeah, I mean, because that was just like, to me, it was just like the shock value was just him having the baby. That was it.
Right, that's what it is. That's why people say
it was. Yeah,
it was like, well, I ain't gonna lie to you, like Tupac. It was more like Tupac and hit him up. You know, it was the shock value. Like, nigga, I fucked you up. You know what I mean? It was the shock value in that. You know what I mean? And then Biggie ain't say nothing back, so that's the situation with that. You do a video. You need to do a list of the greatest rap beefs.
I need to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next. The greatest beefs of all time. I say, number one. I don't know. I used to say Jay-Z versus Nas was number one, but I don't know. I might be like, I don't know. Maybe I might just be biased. Jay-Z versus.
To me, I don't like you. I had like Benny Siegel versus Jadakiss, but you got, it's a lot of them, Jeremiah. I'll probably go with damn.
Because I feel like
everybody. I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah. Like I would do it by like this better than the beefs. I would do it best on like the top disc records. You know what I mean? And then if I had to choose the best disc record of all time, have you ever heard of Ice Cube No Vaseline?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I think that's the greatest disc record of all time, man.
Great. Yeah, I can't. For me, number one, I'll go with Jay-Z versus Nas, because I feel like that beef was like, you had to pick side. You had to pick a side.
Right.
You had to, like, either you with Jay or you with Nas.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, like, when people battle and shit, like, because I'm a battle rap fan, right? So, you know, most of the time, it's about preference. You can you base that on preference. So for me, Jay-Z won that battle. For me, Drake won the battle against Pusha T, but that's just my preference, you know. Then you gotta go with consensus. And when you go with consensus, that's when the bullshit kick in. But me preference, I would pick Jay-Z versus Nas. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then I'll go, who else should I go? I go 50 and Ja. 50 and Ja Rule.
Yeah, but he watched them. That was a watch. Like, I want to know. Yeah, like, we gotta figure out. We're gonna do research to figure out which battle was the most competitive.
Ice Cube versus Common.
I ain't like that one.
Ice Cube versus Common.
Have you seen the Have you seen those DVDs called Beef?
Beef? No, not yet.
Oh, Jeremiah, listen. It's 3 of them. They should be on YouTube. It's 3 of them. Watch that. You're gonna love it. It's about all the rap beefs and history of rap and how they started, bro. You're gonna love it, bro. You need to watch that ASAP. Before I'm gonna do the video with you. I'm gonna watch it too. So we're gonna do the you're gonna come up with the situation, do the video, and we're gonna talk about it. But we gotta watch the top. We're gonna watch the 3 beats before we do the video, and we can do that ASAP whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Now another one I liked was 50 Cent versus The Game. Because Game, he was on he was pressing like G Unit like heavy, like pause.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. That was a good one for sure.
Like G-Unit, 300 bars and running.
Right. That was a good and I feel like that was more more of a back and forth. Really?
Yeah.
I think Ross beat 50 Cent.
Yeah, he did. That was the only one. That was the only person that did. Because remember, the industry was pushing Ross.
Remember? Right. Yeah, he beat him.
Yeah. Because remember,
Ross had to make that good. Ross had to make that song too, though. You know, and it was because really 50 had dropped the haymaker with that picture of him being a CO. It took a lot for him to come back like that. He shouldn't have been able to come back from that. He came back from that with flying colors.
Yeah, even the game even get affected by like 50. I don't think so.
No, it didn't work.
No, it only worked for
50 got more affected by it.
Yeah.
You know, because really after the 2 albums, man, 50 was done. Really after the first one, I guess people Massacre can be all right, you know. But after that shit, I guess Curtis was kind of good, but because it had I Get Money on that. But besides that, nah.
Oh yeah, and Kanye made 50 retire too.
Oh yeah, what Curtis went against the Graduation?
But yeah, because Graduation beat Kurt. Because 50 was like, if Kanye beats me in album sales, I'm gonna retire.
He killed him too.
Yeah, and he had to retire. Yeah.
All right, Jay. I was just coming to check in with you. I gotta get ready to go, bro. Appreciate you.
All right. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna do another I'll do probably a live like next week about the beefs and stuff.
Okay, yeah. I'll be there for you, bro.
All right, peace. All right, yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to OT, man. Yeah. Yeah, another beef was Ice Cube. Another beef that I liked was Ice Cube versus NWA. Yeah, that was a good beef too. Yeah. Yeah. And then who else? I mean, Common and Drake had a back and forth. That was crazy. Drake dropped Stay Scheming. Yeah, that was crazy. Stay Scheming. Yeah, on the Rick, I think the Rick Ross. It was on the Rick Ross joint with French Montana, and then yeah, that was crazy too. And then yeah, he dropped, and then yeah, that was crazy. And then what else? Yeah. And then another beef. Yeah, Drake and Meek was a moment too, because Meek went on Twitter and he was like, "Yo, Drake got ghostwriters," and then like a week late, and then after that, like I think like a week later, Drake drops Charged Up, and everyone's waiting for Meek's response, and then the guy never responds, right? And then 4 days later, back to back, and then it was over. They played around the whole world. It was once back to back dropped. It was over. all that ghostwriting stuff didn't matter no more. I mean, and he does. I mean, the thing about the ghostwriter is like people say he has ghost, but like he wrote for other people, so like it's not like he doesn't know how to write. So like I don't get like the ghostwriting stuff. It's just like he knows how to write. Like he probably just like, I mean, he probably just like had help like on some song, but it's like it doesn't mean he doesn't know how to write. Like he wrote for people forget like this guy wrote for Kanye, he wrote for Alicia Keys. He has writing credits for on other people's like songs. So like he does know how to write. Like when he does those rapping songs like the 7 a.m., the what's it called? The 5 a.m. in Toronto, that's him. That's him. Like he wrote that. Like I don't know how like no like someone else wrote that. Like yeah, like on like yeah, like probably when he does like the singing stuff, like when like how he did on If You're Reading This and stuff, like that type of flow. Yeah, he got help on that, but like those other songs where he's like really like rapping and like talking, like he wrote all of that. Like I believe he wrote all of that. Like that's just me. Like it's like because like how do you have right? Because he has writing credit, right? But people say he doesn't write. So how does he have writing credit on other people's songs? So yeah, that's what I don't understand. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and he got a new album on the way for all the dogs, bro. I can't wait for that. It's probably gonna drop in September, October, probably. I swear it was supposed to drop last week, but he didn't drop it. He's on tour. So I'm assuming he's probably gonna drop it like after the tour. Yeah. And yeah, it's gonna be a crazy album when it drops. So yeah. So yeah, and yeah, like how I did on my tier list, like yeah, he got 1, 2, 3, 4. Like he got at least like Drake at least has like five, like 4 or 5 classics. Yeah, 4 or 5 classics. Yeah, yeah. And Tuscan Letters probably his best intro. His best intro is probably Tuscan Letter. That was the best. That's probably his greatest intro of all time. Like top. That's a top 5 on Drake intro of all time. And yeah, yeah. Drake's the goal. The other two don't barely drop music. Cole and Kendrick, they barely drop. Kendrick dropped the mid album. I don't know. J. Cole, he's just dropping features and stuff. So I don't know what's happening with them. So yeah. Everyone was waiting for Kendrick to drop a rap album. He drops like a mid album. So yeah. Yeah. More. Yeah. Yeah. And he has like and the reason why like a lot of the rappers that I hear right now are not like because like people wonder why like Drake is like the only like person that's like like still like running like the mainstream, but like it's because like there's no other like he does. There's no other like rappers that are like on the same level as him right now. Like no one's like there's no one that's there's no superstar right now. Everyone is just blowing off of TikTok and like IG and stuff. Like no one's really like there's no superstar. Like Drake is like the only like superstar. Like that's like the real superstar left. That's like on that level. Like he's like there's like Lil B. Like people were saying Lil Baby was the next Drake. People were saying a bunch of stuff and that never happened. It was just like he had like Lil Baby just had he had a 1 year run and that was over with. So yeah, like that was yeah, that was just yeah. Like because right now it's like the talent level is not like I don't know, like I feel like in this generation it's more like about going viral than it is like having actual talent. Like that's why like Drake is still like he's still popular because like he still has like actual like talent. Like that's why like there's only like if Drake retires, like because all three of them him, Kendrick, and Cole might retire. So if they all retire, what's gonna happen now? Like it's gonna be like it's gonna be even more boring. Like it's gonna be like it's just gonna be a bunch of like clout chasers, and, like people blowing off of like IG and like TikTok and stuff like that. It's gonna be boring. It's gonna be like Drake. He kind of like you could say like okay, he's not dropping like you can say he's not dropping classic albums, but like he's still dropping like he's still dropping like good album, like decent albums. Like he doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be like like classic. Like it's not like it does like that era. Like it's like so yeah. And he is the goal. He got like he's over like 170 million records sold, and he's like goat of hip hop. And he got like yeah, and he got like at least like 20. Like he could do a versus. Like who do you think he should do a verse? I think him and I don't know. I don't know if him and Connie could do a versus, but yeah, I don't know. And he got at least like yeah, because he got like at least 20 hits I can name. Like he got Start From the Bottom. He got like In My Feelings. He got Marvin's Room. He got Over My Dead Body. He got Shot For Me. Headlines. A bunch of hits he could perform. So yeah. Yeah. And he's yeah. And he's the first. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I wasn't gonna be on here for too long. I was just did my tier list, favorite Drake album tier list. That was it. And if you watch the replay, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. I got nothing else to say, so peace.